Howdy, folks. Justin here, and we are back. I've been sick for a little over a week. Went to the doctor, and I'm feeling much better now. Things are going better, and I am way behind on where I'd like to be this season. So we're gonna hop right on in with a deck that I really enjoy playing, the Monastery of Despair list. That's the Altar Monk list, and we are going to see how it holds up right now. I haven't played this deck much this season because I'm pretty sure almost every single game I've played this season has been on the channel because I've just been getting really behind with where I'd like to be playing wise. But sometimes you got to take care of yourself, and that's what I've spent my time doing. So I hope the season is going well for everybody. I personally am very excited because I feel like this is the last season we're going to be in beta. I could be wrong, but we got March coming up. A lot of exciting things around the corner for the game. And here we are playing against Mr. Ravendude 0088, playing Warrior. Let's see what we got. I think that if it's Orcs, I think these two are great to keep. I think that if it's one of those Doomcrag Vampire ping decks, control decks, this is less good, but still reasonable. I think we probably can outvalue that deck. Well, we will find out. No one drop doesn't necessarily mean anything. I mean, I don't run any one drops in my Orc list, so I know that it's not always in there. I will drop the Highwayman though, and because of potential blowout for a 3-2 with charge in the other lane, I'm gonna put it in the shadow lane.
The waters of life.
Okay. Um, I guess I'm not in a huge rush to hit face, although I do like this, and this sets up a Leaf Lurker against a guard creature in this lane next turn. So I think I talked myself into it. Plus, this looks like it's going to be a deck running Duke Crag plus pings, and this keeps this out of range of just one ping kills. Grotwood Ambusher or any of the other ping creatures. So we can start the card advantage going there.
The waters of life.
Sure. I could just go for a Cloudrest Illusionist. I like that.
Might prove useful.
Again, just keeping my options open, keeping damage off of this, making sure that Leaf Lurker is live, if something happens in that lane. Yeah, so I like this. We're ahead on board, ahead in resources. Opponent's way ahead in Magicka, though. Okay, so that does have Breakthrough, which is a little bit of a buzzkill. But that's alright. We will draw first. Now, what are we trying to accomplish here? Are we just the beatdown deck? It seems like it, right?
Behold my power.
My sword hand itches.
They cannot hope to outwit
Okay,
me.
so, we'll clean that up over there with the Leaf Lurker. See what happens. Stone Throw. Sure. Sure.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
So he really wanted to break one of my runes there. That is interesting. I think the play is just an easy Leaf Lurker.
The forest is my cloak.
Behold my power.
And then like this, and I don't see a huge reason to break that rune. Yeah, so this is going to be weak to ping creatures, but I think that's alright. We actually don't have an answer to that in our hand, which is pretty funny. Okay. So... I mean, we can draw into an answer, I suppose. I mean, I'll play that. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'll play it. Although right now... No, we'll still get a rune broken when he attacks. And we're just going to keep pushing the damage.
All too simple.
Yeah. So we'll take 4. we get to get another card. You know, we have 8 cards in hand. Um, we're almost at the point where we're going to be laying down all these Manticoras. Yeah. What the hell is this?
The forest is my strength and
Are
my
we going to die to that thing?
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Alright, we can take a 50-50 on Immolating Blast if we're worried about that. That's crazy. So let's make sure we can't kill him. 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. So, what is the plan here? I mean, I don't mind the 50-50 on Immolating Blast. Like, we don't really have a backup plan, though. I think we just gain some life ourselves. Keep the guard creature up.
Newmark, take you.
Burn it all to the ground.
Need you to mess with me. My scale move in shadow.
Yeah, so he can do 19 damage to us. Right on. I guess we just lose. Assassin's Bow and Standard, not what I, you know, not what you plan on playing around. So he's at 11 Magicka, so no Iron Atronach yet or anything like that. We do have Manticora now online.
For the glory of the awesome.
Sure.
I'm ready for anything. Gore and glory.
Okay. What if we just... I mean, now I feel like we have 14 on board. We just play 2 creatures in this lane and kill our kinsman? Is there any way we screw this up? I don't think so.
My scales move in shadow.
Unless there's a prophecy that gains him life that I'm just
No
not aware of.
all too simple.
This should be
What have we
pretty
here?
clean. Alright.
Anasi finds it useful to use
Okay.
the enemy's strength against them.
Good ol' Anasi. Well, I mean, props to my opponent for doing something interesting, because that was definitely cool. You know, you don't see the Assassin's Mode critter coming. So I like that. That was neat. Alright. So let's get one more game in. The good old Monastery of Despair list. Deck list on the left as usual. You know, it's one of the things I like about this deck is the opportunity to play all these cards, you know. Char's Reaper, of course, one of my favorite cards in the game, so anytime I get to play that, I'm excited. The fact that it no longer crashes the game when you play him, you know, I'm big on that. Playing against Flopper Daniels. Sorry to hear about that, Daniel. Okay, Sorcerer, the High King. Okie dokie. Well, we will keep the Kinsman, although it's not great in this matchup. Hive Defender's pretty good. Execute the card you want to draw 3 or 4 of right away.
Magnus, god of sorcery.
Okay, and this
be with
guy's
me.
all in on these. Yeah, greetings.
Greetings.
Obviously, that's one of the best draws in the deck.
Careful there, friend.
Okay, Wardcrafter. Actually not executing that because I can kind of circuitously answer it this way. I will swing once face, but I don't want to get him to 28 because I don't want him to draw a card
Your blood will
from there. Okay, now circumstances have changed. Now I'm going to swing... Actually, I think I'm just going to remove it from the board and play my Hive Defender. The thought of losing it to a lightning bolt, just plus the wardcrafter, didn't really appeal to me. I feel like six toughness it might be a little bit difficult for him to handle. And if his plan, this sort of encourages him to play Breton Conjurer if he's running that. And executing Breton Conjurer is, of course, one of the most satisfying things you can do in this game. Now, we have no play this turn. We have no play next turn. So swinging face is kind of rough. On the other hand, I don't have anything else to do. I am going to go ahead and do it. Okay, not punished. So his play might be, depending on what type of sorcerer this is, his play might be Tome of Alteration. His play might be Wardcrafter. His play might be Breton Conjurer Firebolt, which I think would be the most frustrating thing he could do. Since as it stands, our only play next turn is Execute. But we have a couple of good, strong turn 6 plays, and we have a bunch of good stuff we could draw for next turn. I mean, over half of our deck would be a solid draw. I think if I could choose anything, Varanus Courier is always appreciated. Dres Renegade. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Is there any reason to put this here? Not really. I'm going to get a really unfavorable trade there, though, unless I have 4 power on this line, so I guess this is the play. I got to slam both of them in, but that's alright. So is this opponent going to drop down a Night Shadow as well? No, just a Lightning Bolt. You got it, man. So because we're ahead on life, I think we just Wild Beast Collar.
May the forebears guide me.
I'll take that. Again, a Wardcrafter would be a real bummer here. The Lightning Bolt on the High Defender is interesting, though. So either his hand is equipment he doesn't want to use without a Gardener of Swords, or it's high-end stuff, and this is a ramp deck that hasn't ramped. Although the Iliac Sorcerer suggests otherwise. I'm not really sure what's going on here, honestly. Yep. His hand might be flooded with lightning bolts and other removal spells too, and he might be debating, do I double firebolt the Wild Beast Caller? Okay, so I'd love a removal spell for that since I have the execute for that. I didn't get it. Yeah, let's do this.
The Night Mother will guide us.
If he has a Shadowfen Priest, we might fall behind here, but I feel like this is a pretty good opportunity to play this. Yep. The longer it takes him to swing with this, the more confident I am. Yoink.
Forest is my strength and my courage.
I'll never forget the Reddit joke about this, which is that the new art Black Sap Protector is the guy your girlfriend tells you not to worry about, and the old art Black Sap Protector is you. Kind of creeping. I love that.
You must be cleansed.
Okay, so he's got the Shadowfen Priest. I understand it's a really difficult decision there he had to make.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Teach you to mess with me. Black Hat.
Okay. So if this goes to 7, I'll deal with that soon enough. Just one turn away from Manticore. In the meantime, I can develop Regini Highwayman.
Elements.
Oh, but
summon thee.
of course he has Supreme Atromancer on turn 9. And probably 10 and 11. Okay.
There is a toll for this road. Burn it all to the ground.
You won't foil my plan.
For the Black Hand.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we've lost. And answered just about everything except Supreme Atromancer.
Sheol curse you.
Mother of Mud.
Yep. Do you have another one? Oh, Blackworm Necromancer. I'm glad that we're on the fun and fair card plan today.
Careful there, friend.
Of course. Okay. I Manticore this. So another play that's better. Murkwater Witch. That requires 11 Magicka, which I don't have, so. Alright.
For the Black Hand.
Let's see if you have the follow-up Blackworm Necromancer. Well, I assume you swing first, so you get back your Blackworm Necromancer, and then you summon a Supreme Atromancer.
Careful there, friend.
Yeah, you got it, man. And Royal Sage.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Do you fear death?
Your blood will spill.
Okay, so we witch down one of these. We Hive Defender and we House Carl.
No prisoner.
By our service, we honor kind.
Swing, swing, swing maybe.
Do you fear death?
Your blood will spill.
Do you fear death?
Okay,
Elements, I summon thee.
there you go. So maybe we draw. I mean, if we get another turn, we draw Odiving. That's all we got.
What have we
Can still draw Odiving this way. Alright.
May the forebears guide me.
Yeah. Well, or the net decks, either one.
That was fought well.
Alright, let's do one more game and call it a wrap after that. Okay, Monastery Despair list is on the left. Yeah. Been drinking Tab lately. I'm not sure who's familiar with Tab, but I found a place in town that sells it, so I made sure to buy some. Obviously, right? It's no Squirt, but as far as like sodas from the '80s that I miss go, but I'm enjoying it. Playing against DCB, who's playing Sorcerer. I will keep a courier. Might have been a little bit of a greedy to throw 3-drop away. Hello.
Greetings.
But you just need execute and you need House Kinsman. I'm sorry. You need Murkwater Witch so badly in this matchup.
What have we here?
A Nasi not quite as good as it used to be. Used to be when a Nasi would steal ward from Daggerfall Mage and Breton Conjurer. That was it. They didn't get any cool bonuses from it. That is no longer the case.
My sword hand
My
itches.
scales move in shadow.
So I'm throwing down a roadblock because both because Leaf Lurker's in the deck and because Blackworm Necromancer is just super unfun to play against. But it looks like maybe we're playing against something a little different, which is cool. So what's my plan here? If I just put that down, this is going to become a 7/7. I don't have a lot of great ways to deal with that.
The forest is my strength and
But
my
I think all other things considered, I'd rather get this off the board. And taking 7 once, not terrible.
By bark and roots.
Okay. He might suspect I have a piercing javelin in hand. I don't have that much. I'm not that good at this game, but. So let's see here. Firebolting, that is interesting. Yeah, it seems pretty reasonable. Obviously, we hope that the buff from here goes over here. We will hit 7 Magicka before he does, so I mean, Charis Reapering this down.
You must be cleansed.
I forgot that this thing's primary purpose is to,
I have you now. A little distraction might prove useful.
is to remove guard from creatures. I think this is a pretty easy Immolating Blast. But let's think about this, because there are some ways that that goes really poorly for us. Worst case, right, is this lives, and this lives, and this gets buffed.
There's a plan. There's
My
always a plan.
sword hand itches.
Behold my power.
Okay. I like this. You know, an easy rule of thumb, right, is do whatever you suspect your opponent wants you to do the least. And he's got a
That was a mistake.
Nahag Leave. Okay, Firebolt on that. There's the Blackworm Necromancer.
I will protect the hiss.
Yeah, of course.
I have you now.
Well, now I am Immolating Blast.
The Night Mother will die.
Okay, so he's got a 6/6, but it's funny. Well, maybe it's not funny, but like, what is the plan when you're running a deck, a slow deck, and you're running the Necromancers, right? But
Careful
such
there,
is life.
friend.
There's the Ward Crafter to avoid the damage.
I have you now.
No, just to go face. Okay. Well, this just takes Ward, which is sort of boring. I think we want to draw.
Here.
I kind of cornered myself into playing this, though, didn't I?
For the Black Hand.
Okay, so, you know, Firebolt on here, go face. We're also 1 turn away, I assume, from...
By Arca's beard, this day will be mine.
One turn away from Supreme Atromancer. Mentor's Room. So, how do we do with this? We can Tazcad that off the table. And now we're basically dead to Supreme Atromancer, I assume?
Confound you!
Yeah. Oh, just Cunning Ally? Okay.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
Maybe double Firebolt is the hand. So that's 7. I have no 3 drops. Put me to 11, 12. So 1 Lightning Bolt kills me. If I Bruma and then Wild Beast Collar, it's not much better. If I Bruma Charos Reaper, I can execute that.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Still dead to Lightning Bolt.
Confound you!
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
in my honor,
Yeah.
By the edge of fine battle.
Alright, well. I guess I wasn't missing much not playing for a week, huh? Same old, same old. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all on the ladder.